guys, so for about a year now I've been working on a book which is all about fitness and training. I would say it's a manual of sorts. So the training manual has an exercise library. It has extensive knowledge of programming, and programming is basically how you make your own workout like plan, and then how you can change that like on the fly, how you want to change it depending on what your goals are. So it has all that knowledge, and it has 18 sample plans included and more. So if you're interested, leave a comment below. Anyway, let's get back into the video. So recently I did a NoFap challenge, and my original plan was to start at like the end of October-ish to New Year's, but I didn't. Or I stopped over halfway. And I'll tell you why. Before that, after around a week of not doing it, I felt more arrogant, more willing to take risks. Basically, like all the signs that, testosterone has increased, I'm more masculine. We like that. But it was after that point where everything just became normal again. Okay, it's a temporary increase, and then I'm back to how I felt again. After that, nothing really changed much. And then after a month, I wasn't really motivated to go out and search for a date. And there are of course other factors to this, but I also want to say that NoFap didn't really push me to be super motivated. And after 6 weeks, I wasn't really interested in women at all. At the same time, I would get these sexual pangs, hunger pangs. I would just suddenly be you're horny now, which was kind of interesting. But I'm not sure I would have liked to live like that. I just always sometimes, I don't know, it's always sometimes in the day it's oh, you're gonna be sexual now. So after around 6-7 weeks, I stopped because I didn't see the point in it anymore. So what happened after a week where I quote unquote relapsed and quit NoFap? Same thing as when I went a week on. I felt a testosterone increase, I guess. I felt more arrogant. I was more willing to take risks. The whole testosterone thing. But otherwise, I think that was pretty much it. So from research, it seems that if you don't masturbate for a week, your testosterone will increase throughout that time frame, and then it'll come back down, right to baseline, right to where you were before you stopped masturbating. 1 week. There's no sort of reported benefit from not masturbating. And of course, there's always the placebo effect. You can believe something about it, and that can cause you to do certain things. But at the same time, there are reported benefits of masturbating. There's always the two sides of NoFap or not NoFap. I guess which is fap. Decide for yourself. Do this and see what happens. Keep an open mind. Given that, I guess I want to express some dangers of NoFap. If you attach your pride to NoFap, I personally have done that. It's very hard to stop because it feels like I can't. This is admitting defeat, and I can't admit defeat. I need to win. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Another is getting to the point where you don't even need women at all, which is ironic because NoFap was created for men to better themselves, to get women, basically. And then some people will decide to take it extreme and think that they don't need women. And certainly that may be the case, but I don't think so. At least for heterosexual males. I can't say anything for homosexual males. And the third is becoming so sexually frustrated that you reek of desperation. Every woman you go and talk to knows that you just want sex. You want so desperately to just fuck. You can't control yourself. And I don't mean that by you're gonna put your hands on her. It seeps out into the way you emphasize things, the way you talk, the way you speak. It makes it very obvious, basically, that you want sex. that you are horny, that you are thirsty. And that's not going to help you at all. So to conclude, I want to say that NoFap doesn't give you anything extra. It gives you back what you already had. The time that you used to masturbate. The time that you used to watch porn. But it doesn't give you anything on top of that. It just restores you to your baseline. You know, some people need to go back to baseline. That's understandable. But if you want to go above baseline, that's not with NoFap.